Hello and welcome to Q Live Sport, brought to you by our friends at TalkSport. I'm Sam Homewood. It's Sunday, 30th of September, and today saw Europe regain the Ryder Cup in France by thrashing the US 16.5 to 10.5 after winning 7 matches on the final day. So tonight we are giving away £1,000 money gun. Well, it really goes, doesn't it? I didn't think it would last that long. Just gonna put that down. Didn't want to break it, the other hosts use it, don't want to get in trouble. Also, why I started like this, might have looked weird after a while. Here's the deal, I'm going to ask you 12 sporting questions ranging from easy to hard. You'll get 10 seconds to tap each answer, get 12 right and you'll win or split the cash. Don't forget, TalkSport have reunited Vinnie Jones and Gazza to share their most iconic moments and discuss how their rivalries influenced their careers. If you haven't heard it yet, make sure you download the TalkSport Reunited podcast and find out what happened. But right now, it's time for the game that stops the nation. Get ready to play. There are 8,000 of you playing, so here is Q1. In which country did Gary Lineker play at the end of his career? Was it Japan, China, or Thailand? Gary Lineker is England's third highest goal scorer with 48. He's behind Wayne Rooney and Sir Bobby Charlton. But where did he finish his career? The correct answer is Japan. 5,200 of you knew that he finished his career playing at Nagoya Grampus 8 in the J-League. Q2. What surface is the French Open tennis tournament played on? Grass, clay, or concrete? Rafael Nadal has won it a record 11 times, and I'm not helping you, but if you know anything about Rafa, you'll know he loves this surface. Hence, he's won 8 of them. He's the king of clay, guys. It's clay. 5,000 of you got that. It's been played there on clay since 1908. Now, this is a picture question, so look very carefully at your screen because that's where the question will be. Q3. Which football ground is this? Are you looking at Craven Cottage, Ibrox, or Villa Park? England played Wales here in an international match in 1907, so if you were at that one, you'll probably know. Few seconds to go. Get your answers in. Time is up and the correct answer is Craven Cottage, which has been Fulham's home since 1896. But of course, not the most famous thing about Craven Cottage. It is that when Mohammed Al Fayed owned the club, he installed a massive statue of Michael Jackson, which was there for a few years. And then when the club was sold, the statue was taken and placed properly, as you would expect, in the National Football Museum. And that's where it is in Manchester. I've been there, I've seen it. It's weird and brilliant in a way. 4,200 of you, Q4. In which round did Anthony Joshua stop Alexander Povotkin in their fight last week? The 6th, the 7th, or the 8th? AJ is one of a select band of people that has a Nando's Black Card, which means when he goes into the store, he can have whatever he wants. Just shows him his card, they swipe it, he doesn't have to pay. All the chicken. The correct answer was the 7th round. Well done if you said that one. AJ was said to have made a tasty 20 million from that fight. Not bad, is it? 2,600 of you playing. Here's Q5. Who won the Golden Ball Award at football's World Cup this summer? Was it Harry Kane, Eden Hazard, or Luka Modric? It was the 21st World Cup finals in Russia this summer. But who won the Golden Ball? Few seconds left. The correct answer was Luka Modric. Harry Kane won the Golden Boot, not the Golden Ball. That's awarded to the tournament's best player, and it went to the Croatian, who finished as a runner-up, losing in the final against France. Now, 1,700 of you knew that, but how many will know this? This is a picture question, so look very carefully at your screen, because that is where the answer will be. Q6. The winner of which golf event receives this trophy? The Ryder Cup, the Open Championship, or the Masters? England's Justin Rose won a cool $10 million last weekend in the FedEx Cup. But what were you just looking at? Time is up and the answer was the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup was made by London jewellers Mappin & Webb and stands at 17 inches high and it weighs 4 pounds. 1,200 of you, Q7. Who has scored the most Premier League goals for one club? Thierry Henry for Arsenal, Alan Shearer for Newcastle, or Wayne Rooney for Manchester United? Just 8 players have scored over 150 Premier League goals. The correct answer is Wayne Rooney for Manchester United. Shearer scored more Premier League goals than both of them, but he scored 112 for Blackburn Rovers and he scored some for Southampton. Wayne Rooney scored a total 183 goals for Manchester United in the Premier League. Right, now it's time for my favourite part of the show. It's time to see how much you really know about sports. So my mate, Alan Brazil, from the TalkSport Breakfast Show, has got a great question. It's tougher to crack than one of his famous nuts. This is the Alan Brazil Ball Breaker.
Brazil's Ball Breaker.
On a British dartboard, what lies between the numbers 4 and 6? Is it 11, 13, or 18? There are over 67,000 regular darts players in the UK, so if you know one of them, probably ask at this point. The correct answer is 13. The board was designed by Brian Gamlin in 1896, and the sequence of numbers used was in a bid to penalise inaccuracy. Q9. Which of these has not sponsored English football's League Cup? Coca-Cola, Worthington's, or Carlsberg? The League Cup has been in existence since 1960. But who hasn't sponsored it? Get your answers in. Time is up, and the answer is Carlsberg. Carling sponsored it, but Carlsberg didn't. There are 175 of you still playing. If you love Q Live, Sam and Amy will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. with our regular quiz, Q Live. They'll have £500 up for grabs, but right now, you're playing for 1,000. So let's get back to the game. Here is Q10. Which one of these is not a discipline in the modern pentathlon? Archery, fencing, or riding? Jamie Cook became Britain's first male world pentathlon champion earlier this month. Time is up, and the correct answer was archery. The other 3 events are swimming and the combined pistol shooting and cross-country run. PE, if you like. Q11. What piece of equipment can be no more than 965 millimetres long and 108 millimetres wide? Am I talking about a baseball bat, a cricket bat, or a hockey stick? The rules governing this were changed in October 2017, so if you love niche rulings in sport, you'll know this one. And the correct answer is a cricket bat. There are 57 of you in the game. You've made it this far. It's the final question. You are just one correct answer away from £1,000. And I bet all of you want me to stop talking and ask you the question so you can try and win £1,000. So, yeah, all right, it's time for this. Approximately how long does it take to close the retractable roof on Wimbledon's centre court? 8 to 10 minutes, 13 to 15 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes. This is for £1,000. If you're not sure, guess now because time's going to run out, and it has. And the correct answer is 8 to 10 minutes. Congratulations to our 26 winners. You'll all be sharing £1,000, so hang on. Yeah, you've all won some money. Q Live Sport returns next Sunday at 9 p.m, where I'll be joined by a very special guest. He's won the FA Cup and the Premier League, and he's an Arsenal legend. I'll be joined by none other than Ray Parlour. There he is on your screens. Oh, he looks serious, doesn't he? Tough in a quiz. Tough in a quiz is Ray. Don't forget, our regular Q Live returns tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Sam and Amy, with £500 up for grabs. Until then, I'm Sam Homewood. I think it's all over. It is now.